Hey guys, this is Becky. I am back with another process video. This is for Mini Kit Mondays, July 2018. This is layout number 3. Right here you can see I have this cut file which I had shown you when I did my little kit reveal. I took the actual cut file off and left these negative pieces. Is that correct? I don't know. These could be positive pieces. No clue. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and color them with a distressed crown and then some gelatos, or no, 2 distressed crowns and a gelato. At first I used a stenciling brush. That stenciling brush, I love it so much, but it pulls up so much color and it was just faster to do it with the paintbrush. Now you didn't get as intense color with a paintbrush, but I was being very lazy and I just wanted to get this done. I wanted to get it painted, and after I had gotten it painted I just left. I had something to do, so by the time I got back the following days when I started working on it again, it was dry. So in a time crunch, even though I like the stenciling brush look better, paintbrush will work. So that's what I do. Here I'm going to go ahead and switch colors. This is that gelato. And these are the same ones that I used on my very first layout for July 2018 for the Mini Kit Mondays. Okay, I am going to go ahead and remind you this month I am being joined by Traci Ranciere, Daisy Niemeyer, and Kathy Feigl, and I will have them all linked down below. You can go see what they're doing. They're all really cute. They have some really cute stuff on. Kathy is actually doing Christmas, which is very cool. I guess a lot of people do the Christmas in July. I don't do a whole lot of Christmas. I don't even do Christmas at Christmas very often. I think I have a total of like 4 Christmas layouts. It's not my favorite. So, but I do love watching them, and there's a lot of Christmas in July going around. So if you like that, you head on over to Kathy's channel because she does have some Christmas in July going up, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm almost done with it right here. And now I just kept these pieces on my cut mat because Missy Whidden said it will not hurt your cut mat. So that's what I did. I went ahead and followed her little tutorials and kept them on there. Right here you can see the actual cut file. I am going to lay it out on some cardstock, and right here I'm just tucking those pieces back in where they belong. I'm just using the cut file kind of as a template to put the pieces back. I am going to be using some hot glue to stick those down just to kind of give them a little bit of dimension so they kind of pop up a little bit. My layout can have a little bit of shadowing on it. So how many of you guys have pocket pages? Here this week I was going back through January of 2018 and making sure I had all the photos printed that I actually wanted a scrapbook on a 12 by 12 or 9 by 12 or 8.5 by 11, you know, a big size. And then I was looking at the smaller ones, who was like, well, I want to document that too, so I want to put those other ones in pocket pages. How many of you guys do that? Anybody? Anybody? So that's what I've been doing. I'm hoping in the month of August I can have all of January in my album. Now I used to do Project Life pretty good. I mean, pretty consistently. But I kind of fell off of that. I guess it was about 2015. Remember when my dad was sick? That's when I fell off the Project Life bandwagon, and I keep trying to restart it and I just have not been able to. I just keep having too much drama, right? So I'm just like, Anyways, that is going to be my goal for August, is to get all of January 2018 done. What? Yeah, that's kind of a big undertaking, but I think I have most of the main large layouts done already for that, so that's pretty cool. Right here I'm taking a different stencil brush, and I was just brushing off some of the dry bits because, you know, I told you in that previous video where I was doing the stenciling, the Dream Big, and yeah, I had a bunch of dry bits and they were like smudging my page. This time I took a dry brush and kind of brushed them off. Right here I'm pulling out some sequins. Now these are iridescent sequins, and I had only put a few of them in this container for this kit. I am going to end up going back to my stash and pulling out a whole bunch more. You can see I'm lining where the cut file is with these sequins, and I'm just trying it out. I'm not sticking them down, seeing if I like it. Well, come to find out, and seeing it also if they're the right size, if they fit, and they do, and I love it. So I'm going to do some crazy stuff and go ahead and put down these iridescent sequins in all of where that cut file is. So it's going to be, it's actually, this layout is pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy layout, and I am going to stick each one of those down individually, and voila, it is done. Right here you can see I already matted my photo. I just kind of layered up some bits of scraps that were left over that I had already previously cut from this kit. Down there at the bottom left, I am putting down, I had cut out like a tab from a punch and layered up this chipboard piece. It just says special memories because I didn't have a title for this. There's nowhere for a title for this because that sequence is pretty much all you need. You can see right there on the back I made a little pocket. This pocket is serving as where I'm putting the actual invitation. This photo is a photo of the invitation for BJ and Marissa's baby shower. That's why there's a sticky note on it, because their address is there and we don't want to put that out over the interwebs, right? But back there in that pocket is the actual invitation. I didn't want to scrapbook the invitation because even the back side of this invitation had a pattern on it and it was really cute and I wanted to preserve the whole thing. So I just took a picture of it, scrapbooked the picture, tucked in the actual invitation behind it, and it is fabulous. So right here on the right hand side of this, I am putting a pink chipboard heart, another one of them baby diaper pin brads. I love brads, and I really love these little baby diaper pins. They're going to make another appearance. And then up at the top, I am going to put down pretty much the same cluster up at the top right. You can see right there, I took out that Bella Boulevard bow in pink and tried to put that down. It didn't work. I did get that one, that purple one on there down there by Special Memories though, so that was pretty fun. Here I'm pulling out those gem stars that Joni had sent me, and I'm going to go ahead and stick those down. I put them down with glossy accents, and on one of them, looks like only one of them actually, maybe two, I kind of globbed a little too much, and the way glossy accents dries, they're glossy accents. You can kind of see it globbed out this side. That doesn't really bother me. If that's something that bothers you, perhaps you might want to use one of those petite extra mini glue dots. I don't care. I think it's cute. So I'm just keeping with it. You can see right there, after I'd globbed out the side of that one, I squeezed, I don't even think it's worked. Squeezed out glossy accents onto a piece of packaging and started dipping my stars into it so that it wouldn't squeeze out the side of the stars when I push them down again. Alright, so I'm looking at this. It looks a bit plain. And I'm like, well, not plain. It's cute. It could be fun like that. But I'm thinking maybe I might need a border. So I am going to try out several pages as borders, and I do text the photos to my crafty bestie Janet, and she tells me which one she likes, and I actually agree with her. That's the one I like as well. I am going to go ahead and trim off the sides of this cardstock I used as my base and go ahead and put that on the pattern paper that we chose, which was a pattern paper that was in the kit. I do think, yes, I did gut that paper because I like it. It's really pretty. It's kind of like a purple ombre is what this is going to be matted on. So today when I'm doing this voiceover, it is Saturday, July 21st. I have so much stuff to do this weekend. I have so many chores. This past week, I don't know why, but I had a lot of like pain and stuff involving my last surgery. And can you believe the surgery I had done? Okay, so the first surgery was a total mastectomy, right? Or just on one breast. It did not seem as bad as this one. It's like, oh my gosh. And what I had this time was kind of like a lift. So the incisions and stuff look like an anchor. It's like they cut around your areola and then it goes down and then around the underside of your breast. People do this on purpose. Like women elect to have this done just to have lifted. I can't believe someone would do that. Yep, no. It's a pain. And actually I had an appointment yesterday with my plastic surgeon and went in. He was like, oh, they look so good. I mean, they're a little bit not the same. We can go in and, you know, make this one. I'm like, no, nope. I'm not doing another surgery. They're just going to have to be one a little bit smaller than the other, because that is how real boobs are anyways. Am I right? I am right. So I'm just like, we're not going under the knife again. Okay, you can see right here is the paper I end up choosing. It is so pretty. I love that ombre. I love this, what is it called? Bohemian Dream Collection. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. Now, when I cut the back of that, what was that? Cardstock off and cut it down, I did have to kind of be really careful to save my pocket. You can see it over there on the right hand side, but I am going to stick it back on. See, it's right there. You can see the little bits I took off of it. Now, it's in like an envelope, so I kind of just took a piece of that polka dotted paper and put it along the top. You can so you can see it sticking out, so you'll know, or whoever sees my albums in, you know, like when I'm dead or whatever, they'll know there's something back there they can pull out if they want to. My son always knows to check, because I've told him before I write on the back of my layouts, I tuck things in. We've had this discussion. Well, we didn't have this discussion. I told you this before. You didn't really tell me back. Well, you might have, but I didn't hear you. But anyways, yes, and I had even told him, you never know, I might tuck some money back there, so that will encourage him to pull out a page, right? Find a 20. Who knows? All right, so this is pretty much how it's going to end. I'm obviously not going to do any splatters because of all this sequins. I don't think it would be great. And obviously the final layout is not going to have that post-it note on there right there that says I love you. It's going to be just the photo of the thing. This is really cute. I love it. It did take quite a bit of time to put down each of those sequins individually, but it was worth it, I think. I think it's really cute, and I love that I was able to preserve the original invitation back behind there. I can pull it out and look at it whenever I want. I don't know. Riley might like to see that someday, see what her mom chose for her baby shower. So I think that's a pretty good idea. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.